Let them speak. Review hours 1 to 35. Please repeat or answer. Doesn't it look like a model that you could have bought at a store and put together? Have you figured out how it is that they were able to get all of that up there? Did you find out that parts of it were made by different countries to send up there? Is that where they manage to do experiments that they have difficulties performing on Earth? Does the sun help to generate power for everything that they've got to do there? Can you tell which direction that the sun is coming from at the time they filmed this? Is that woman doing something that you could do if you had been there? How often do they have to end up doing repairs to the space station they live in? Does it appear that she moves a lot slower than she would be able to do on Earth? Can you tell which country she came from? Did you see the Italian flag that they had put on the space suit she's wearing? Is she making sure that the Netflix signal is coming in okay so that they can all get to watch some movies later? Do you see anyone else out there that would be able to help her if she needed it? Don't you wonder where it is that the person filming her is about to go? Would she have him go to get tools she needed if she found out she didn't have what she needed? Have you got any idea how long they can stay out there before their oxygen begins to run out? Would it have made any difference if they had painted the space station black? Are the photos taken sent back to Earth so engineers there can take a look at them? Do you think they ever have problems that even engineers on Earth can't help them to fix? Do you think this is the first time they've been out there working on the outside? Will they be sending some of those videos back to people they love on Earth so they can see it? Who would be the first person that you would send videos from space to? Do the other people living in the space station look forward to going out to float in space? Are there supposed to be two people that go out at the same time in case there is an emergency to help them? Isn't she thinking of doing anything else besides taking photos up there? Is there anyone in the space station that is telling them what to do? Do they use those hooks to make sure they don't happen to float off into space? Is it something they have to use every time they leave to go outside the space station? Had they not used those clips, wouldn't they have probably floated out into space? Are they ever brave? Wouldn't you find that too frightening to do? Wouldn't you have rather just stayed in the space station instead of going out there? How many people does it appear are out there working at the same time? Has he asked her to come nearer so that she could help him fix something that has to be replaced? How long will it be before they say they will start to run out of oxygen? Are there engineers that are on the space station that just know how to fix things that might break? When was the last time that you saw a good science fiction movie that you enjoyed? If your kids told you that they'd like to become an astronaut, how would you respond? Did you ever dream of becoming an astronaut when you were younger? Do they store things that they don't need regularly on the outside of the space station they live in? Wouldn't you worry about how you would get back to Earth safely if you were there? What would happen if they happened to get a hole in the spacesuit they're wearing? Did you notice that they seem to move around really slowly to keep safe? Isn't there any way that they could move quicker? Would they be shocked if they happened to encounter aliens at the time they're floating around there? What would you ask them if they could hear you? Do you wish you could have been up there with them? Do they say that it sounds completely quiet whenever they are doing spacewalks outside? They must feel that they are the luckiest people in the world to be able to do that. Have you figured out why some things on the space station are colored gold? Aren't the weather patterns on Earth seen clearly up there whenever they look down? Don't you wonder how fast the space station keeps moving while they're out there? Can you tell if it's windy up there? Are they able to stop it from flying fast? Do they carry around the parts they're going to replace in bags attached to their spacesuit? Do you have any idea if the space suits are custom made for each of them? Can you tell where it is that they spend most of the time living on the space station? Would it be easy to attach a new module outside of the space station they're at? Doesn't she seem to have gone far away from the person filming this? Shouldn't she have waited so that the other astronaut could have come closer? If something bad had happened, who would they get to come to help them? Is the place she's at the place she's supposed to fix something? That must be the part that the Japanese made to be sent up there. Could they go over there to get some sushi or sashimi to have for lunch? I bet that they loved playing with Legos while they were growing up. Do they have a lot to do during the time there is sunlight to help them see things clearly? Is what she does something that you could ever do? Is there anything else she plans on fixing now that she's out there? Does she seem to be able to do everything safely? What is it that you imagine she would think of doing just as soon as she gets back to Earth? How often do they let them go back up in space to the space station? Aren't there a lot of people who wish that they could go? Do there appear to be a lot of clouds covering the earth that they're passing over now? Would they be able to see where they live on earth well? Wouldn't you have trouble concentrating if you were to go out to float in space?